right, gentlemen, take your seats. Let's get this over before lunch. Floyd Rose of the Homicide Squad has decided to take early retirement. We will all miss Floyd and the steely edge he brought to his police work. The department has arranged a wee drink at the Galway Arms to quench the mighty thirst a man gets from 25 years of police work. Floyd's departure leaves a place at the top table, and the chief has seen fit to promote Cole Phelps from burglary to the homicide desk. Stand up, Phelps. Take a chair. You're in the major leagues now, Sonny. Rusty Galloway, a fine lawman of the old school, will be taking you under his wing. Your first case is the murder of a woman, found last night and bearing all the signs of the werewolf. Get out to the scene, lads.
Why is the word abbreviation so long?
E agora?
I put him down with my sack.
You have
Promoçãozinha.
the address.
It's been all over KGPL. It's off Temple Street, between Belmont and Glendale.
Promoçãozinha, ganhando mais dinheiro e se fodendo mais um pouquinho, né? Porque isso é capitalismo. Isso é ter um trabalho.
Isn't he the cop that won a medal for solving all those cases?
I'd rather
Mudou
you
de
take
carro.
the wheel.
Mudou de carro. Ganhou uma promoção e um carro novo. Olha que maravilha.
Watch it, will you?
Desculpa. É só pra começar bem. Só pra dar sorte. Detonar o carro.
To Rose.
Parker wants the chief's job. Word is it's either going to be him or Tad Green. So they're both clearing the decks.
So where does that leave you, Galloway?
Leaves me saddled with a chump like you, Phelps. I didn't ask for you, and I don't want you, so keep it to yourself. See if you can learn something about seeing how a real cop operates.
What did he mean by the werewolf?
Medallion. The Daily News came out calling him the werewolf killer. The Examiner came up with the Black Dahlia.
We any closer to catching him?
Not a chance. 6 months and hundreds of guys running down leads, and we got nothing.
You don't think this has anything to do with it?
No, I don't. 90% of murders are domestic, Phelps. Some guy gets into a beef with his wife, he takes it too far. This will be the same. But cutting someone in half and leaving them off the sidewalk, that's a one-off.
Why so many women this year?
Because of the war. You should know that. Guy gets to kill people every day in combat. Comes home, he's expected to take lip from his wife. What do you think's gonna happen?
It's that simple.
Like I said, most of the time it is.
Né? Homens acham que são superiores e têm poder sobre as mulheres e podem fazer tudo. Basicamente os Ted Bundy da vida. Ó, estamos chegando. Jogar 30 FPS é muito estranho. Mas eu não consegui não destravar 30.
Crime scene is just up the dirt road, detective.
Valeu, brother. Só terninho novo, né? Agora eu não tô mais com aquele terninho cor de cocô de gato. Que eu tava agora tá um azul marinho. Riscas de giz. Show.
How about a scoop for the Examiner, Galloway? You could use some good press.
Another tramp, another message. Is the werewolf back in business, boys?
Do you have a mother, asshole? A sister? How about showing some respect for this poor woman? Let us do our job, and Detective Galloway will give you a statement later.
He's good, Rusty. He even sounds genuine.
That's Phelps, guys. The war hero. Defending the honor of murdered humps.
Get used to it, Phelps. Move it along, guys. You got your pictures, you got your headlines. Now scram.
Caralho. Que isso? Não é nada interessante, aparentemente. Tá. Pelão?
Trollman, this your beat?
Yes, sir. Well, part of it.
Kids park here, they use it like a lover's lane. It's a working neighborhood. Some trouble, but nothing like this. It's known locally as the Moors.
You were first on the scene?
Yes, detective.
No one's disturbed the body?
No, sir. We cleared out them vulture reporters so Pinker and the coroner could work. They're waiting to talk to you.
Go house to house and see what you come up with.
Beleza, papelão. O carro passou por aqui. Pegadas.
What can you
Interessante.
tell me about the shoe prints?
Men's size 8s. Pinker lifted impressions for me to compare back at the lab.
Já temos uma pista. Antes de ir pro corpo, vamos dar uma olhadinha em outras coisas aqui. Não vai ver o rastro de sangue, querido. Rastros de sangue são interessantes. Ele arrastou o corpo até aqui. Tá. Sério que não vai nem, sei lá, eles não tem um fio de cabelo?
The victim's bag? Looks brand new. Can't be the one used on the body.
Mais alguma coisa? Não, porque já fechou a parada, então... E que foda-se. Não, né? Acho que não. É, só isso aqui mesmo. Tem altas paradas dentro do negócio, mas a maioria é só, sei lá, foda-se. Cenário, basicamente. Não dá uma bicuda nas paradas, né? Phelps, vamos com calma. Um globo?
Looks like some kind of puzzle or parlor game.
É. Ó. Tá, ali embaixo tá errado, já saquei. Brasil, porra. Tá. Entendi. Tá.
The Bomba Club. Why steal a table lighter?
É. Mas... Porque... Isso é um puzzle. A parada.
No good to me.
É. É sempre bom dar uma olhadinha, né?
Cause of death?
Could be the head injuries. She has been badly stomped. Cuts look superficial. I'll know for sure in an hour.
What caused the blunt force injury to the face?
Could be anything from a baseball bat to a lug wrench. I'll have more details after the autopsy.
Pesado. Eu vou ter que censurar isso. Que maravilha. Tem peitinhos.
What about this wound on the finger?
Something removed. A ring, most likely. I assume it was taken post-mortem.
Olha a gente, tudo fodida também.
Interesting.
Aqui o PT.
What does the writing on the victim mean?
BD. Like Dahlia? Tex? Your guess is as good as mine. Could be something to it, or it could be the killer's trying to throw you off the scent. Either way, I'll run tests on the lipstick.
Any idea of the time of death?
From the temperature, I'd say after midnight. I'll confirm with you later.
Can we get to the Bomba? A man could die of thirst in a case like this.
Bom. Clube Bamba. Vamos lá, então. Corre, filho. A preguicinha? Não tem mais nada, nenhuma pista. Não. Batom já desaparecido, traumatismo, isqueiro, pegadas, pessoa suspeito de vítima de assassinato, loira. Não tem. Obviamente que não tem, né? Mal começou a fazer a parada, como é que vai ter? Phelps, por que tu não corre, Phelps? É só correr, Phelps. Phelps, corre, Phelps. Ah, tá. Eu tinha que ter apertado Shift de novo. Eita porra! Não vamos destruir o carro, né? Nem atropelar o coleguinha. Vamos com calma, vamos com calma.
The werewolf? For my money, a copycat.
We can't rule it out. We need to work the evidence.
You'd love that, wouldn't you? Big head to hang on your wall. Caller of the decade. I've been working evidence on BD case for 6 months and got nicks.
There's a difference, Rusty.
Oh, yeah?
I just started working it today.
Okay, oddshot. What's more likely? The werewolf comes back around, leaving us unknown in the court?
He clearly has a thing for power. Power over women. Why not power over the police department as well?
Let me finish, fellas. A guy opens his mouth again after 6 months of stewing. For some opportunist who's been reading about the BD figures, he'll rip off the MO and get himself a freebie.
That's not totally fantastical.
You know, the Examiner and the Daily News might be good at coming up with monikers, but they're terrible for police work. There's a reason we didn't get the son of a bitch after the short murder was them, locusts.
Where do you think the werewolf killer is now?
Dead by his own hand, stationed somewhere else with armed forces. San Quentin, another town, another country, who knows? So, Phelps, I understand you want to turn this into a big case, but it doesn't work like that, all right? A case will come and find you. You can't make it something it ain't, understand?
So you don't think the werewolf has continued to operate in the Los Angeles area?
No chance. You would have found it.
Ou não. Normalmente você se meio lesado, às vezes, dependendo dos casos. É só ler um pouco sobre casos criminais. Mas sabe, às vezes os caras são meio lesados. Tipo, os caras estão na cara e ninguém nem ao menos imagina que seja aquela pessoa. Tipo, hã? Sério? Ai, desculpa, bati o carro.
Easy.
Tipo, eu não sou uma pessoa que fica lendo o tempo todo sobre isso, mas o pouco eu vejo... Mano...
Hey!
Você, se tivesse um pouquinho mais de vontade, teriam conseguido as coisas mais facilmente, mas... Sabe? Se eu me jogar daqui, será que dá bom? Vamos ver.
Just go easy, Phelps.
And at the next junction, you shut your trap.
Ah, mano, não tô afim de dar uma volta. Deu certo, caralho. Agora o carro tá puxando um pouquinho pra esquerda, mas deu certo. Isso que importa. O bom é que eu sou polícia, né? Posso fazer a merda que eu quiser e não vai dar nada. Tá, estacionar bonitinho. Carro todo fudido já. Vamos lá.
Gentlemen, what can I get you?
Phelps and Galloway, LAPD. Were you working here last night?
Yes.
can I help, officer?
You can start with your name.
Garrett Mason.
You're the regular bartender on nights?
I'm a temporary barman. I work for an agency. I fill in at bars across town.
Do you remember a woman who came in here last night? 5'7", about 110 pounds, blonde hair, about 40 years of age.
You mean Celine Henry?
Yes. Do you know anything about her?
I don't. But the owner, Mr. McCall, serves her most nights. Would you like to speak to him?
I would.
He sits at the back of the club. Wears a hibiscus. You can't miss him. Is there anything else?
Fire away, Phelps. I'll stay here. I'm a little parched. Pour me 3 fingers of rye.
Que caralhos é um hibisco?
You want a tip? Refill my coffee next time.
Don't think this is anything.
Mano, vê as coisas, velho. E custa dar uma olhada em tudo.
You going to pay for that?
Ah, tá louco.
The house, officer.
Aí dá ruim porque não procurou, né? Aí quando procura não é nada. Ai, aquele ali deve ser. Que cara de ser chefe de coisa. De boteco.
Hey, Detective Phelps, LAPD. We're investigating the murder of Celine Henry. Do you know her?
Celine? Oh, Christ. Sure I know her. She and I and Jacob, her husband, we go way back.
She was here last night?
Sure, she's a regular. Celine was a lovely woman.
Ano roubado, conhecimento do marido. Vamos ver.
You know the husband?
Sure I know Jacob. He was in the Corps. He met Celine on a furlough and married her when the war was finished. He put up with a load of shit.
Do you think he killed his wife?
No. No, not in my opinion.
Isso aí não me convenceu.
So if it wasn't Jacob, then you probably let her out of here with the guy who killed her. How do you feel about that?
Stow the attitude, will ya? I tried to get onto Jacob. I rang him up. Asked him to come pick her up like usual. But he refused. And she picked some night to push him over the edge. I rang him back around 11:30, but got no answer.
Ah, tá, então eu acertei. Tá. Tá bom. Já é um começo.
Was Mrs. Henry here with anyone last night?
Not at first. Celine already had quite a head start.
But she attracted attention?
Certainly. A few gentlemen became very enamored with her and her stories. One guy in particular.
Tá bom. Acreditei.
No. He's been in a couple of times.
Did they leave together?
Yes. At around 11. If it helps, I made the guy's license plate.
Boa, 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 boa.
A waitress.
Cara prestativo, gosta assim.
Sam has taken me.
I think this could be a great help, sir. Thank you.
Tá.
Thanks, Mr. McCall. You've been a big help. One more thing. Would you have an address for Celine?
142 North Union Avenue. God knows I had to send her home in enough cabs to remember that.
Peraí, primeiro vamos ver a parada do
Let's get out.
telefoninho, né?
Hey, what's the hurry? My stool was just starting to warm up nicely.
Ah, mano, para com isso. Vamos trabalhar, né? Tá maluco? Vai trabalhar, vagabundo. Não consigo usar aquele telefoninho, então... um conversível. Eu acho que eu vou roubar esse conversível. Eu sou polícia, eu posso. Né?
Cole Phelps, badge 1247.
How can I help, Detective?
I need a registered owner on a license plate, 2boy8899.
Yes, Detective. On need to contact the DMV. Shall I relay the details via KGPL?
Please. Thanks for your help.
I got a call back for that Universal Chorus line.
Ah, foda-se. Ô, brother. Cola aqui nesse carrão aqui. Isso. Ah. Ui. Conversível.
A smart lawyer might use that to throw out anything you collect today.
A smart man might know it's unwise to stand between the patient and his medicine.
As long as you're not falling over, Rusty, I'll let it slide.
That's mighty kind of you, Phelps. No, you picked the wrong job if a healthy thirst offends you, Cole.
We owe it to this city to do the best we can in this position. As homicide detectives, that responsibility is all the more serious.
Always the politician.
It's not political, it's practical. Maybe the men combing Hollywood Boulevard after the Elizabeth Short murder were more interested in sniffing out booze than the clues that would have led to her killing.
Yeah, well, if only you'd been there, choir boy. Betty Short would be alive, the Japs would have spared Pearl Harbor. Our ancestors wouldn't have tasted the forbidden fruit.
Minor syntactical error, Detective Galloway. I never claimed to be able to prevent crimes. I only suggested a proficiency in solving them. Guess that's the drink slowing you down.
Oh my God, brother, oh brother. Worse than I could ever have imagined.
O alcoolismo é foda. E por que tem tanto carro aqui? Do nada, 500 carros na minha frente. Não, tô tentando passar os carros. Eita, que é isso? Cara, por que tem tanto carro? Ah, tá fechado aqui. Isso, foi mal. Já me ocorreu isso uma vez. Desculpa. Sou polícia, a polícia pode fazer o que quiser. Estou numa busca de um assassinato, com licença. Maníaco nada. Polícia. Tá? Detetive, pra ser mais preciso. Pelo menos uma pessoa com contas pra pagar. Isso deveria me agradecer. O mapa carregando aos poucos, azar. Isso é do jogo mesmo, não. Não é do PC, não. Cacete, onde que fica esta bosta? Tá. Ah, tá. Finalmente, hein? Onde é que tá? Cena do crime. Delegacia. Tá, cadê? Clube Bamba, delegacia. Eu não sei, cadê? Cadê o Phelps? Não quero destino de pessoa. Caralho, eu não sei, cadê? Porra. Eu sei que tá meio longe, aparentemente. Ah, porra. Ah, porra, menor. Obrigado, senhor. Obrigada. Ah, tá. Finalmente. Caralho. Desculpa o seu guarda-chuva aí, mas foi pra vala. Pede pra ver o calçado dele. Por 41, ó.
I'll try the back door. Wait here a second.
Eita. O cara já tomou umas birita e acabou de fazer isso. Estadunidense é foda.
Side window's been jimmied. Looks like somebody's creeped the joint.
What? Tá, pratos. Isso. Um sapatinho.
Size 9s. Above average for a lady.
É tu. Mas sapato aí que parece mais uma... um calçado de
Burglar
salto.
used a pry bar. Why did you kick the door in?
You think I'm gonna climb through a broken window in a $30 suit? You got another thing coming, Buster.
Pô, qual é? É pela investigação. Não deve ser nada, não. Oh, porta! Mano, solta o charutão aí, faz favor. Vou ver as meias.
We need to work the home address again.
Por quê? Não, não. Isso aqui é só coisa pra lavar roupa. Tá maluco? Não, tem nada no lixo, aparentemente. O que é isso aqui? If you sober...
Celine and Jacob are obviously having problems. It speaks to motive.
Brian seen evidence still weighs against it being the husband, but Jacob could give us something to go on. One of my exes drank like this, you'd be feeling the back of my hand.
Call in burglary and get technical services out here. I'll talk to the neighbors.
Don't take all day about it, Phelps. I'll get nasty when I'm
Tá, porra, o que aconteceu?
Galloway, homicide, badge number 564.
Tiffany? The rest of the stuff is junk. Might explain the missing ring.
At 142 North Union.
Tá.
This isn't what we're looking for.
Que não, porra.
A regular Amelia Earhart per day. The ring looks distinctive.
Não tem nada pra virar? Ok. Uma caixa de jato, não vai ver não? Ó, tudo no reflexo aí, bonitão, hein? Ó os calçados. Os calçados, porra. Os calçados, homem! Não, vai ver os calçados, homem? Ah, o que é isso?
I don't think so.
É um secador de cabelo. O que que... Sei lá, né? Ai, que aconteceu? Não, sai do secador de cabelo. Nossa, o cara tava numa pior mesmo. Quem nunca, né? Quem nunca? O que é isso? Ah, o óculos da foto.
This doesn't pertain to the case.
Parece com o óculos da foto, pelo menos. Ó, doguinho. Fofinho doguinho. Não, pô. Vou ter que interrogar os vizinhos, né? Não, mais nada aqui não? Sofazinho? No chão? Uma chave. É uma chave, velho. Uma chave que abre alguma coisa. Ó.
You said I had to go back, Doctor.
The fires are cathartic.
They allow you to confront your past.
You said the house would be empty.
Are you taking the medication I have prescribed?
You said the house would be empty. I heard them screaming.
The circumstances were unfortunate. My colleagues had made all the necessary
You
arrangements.
said the house would be empty. You're killing me.
The deaths were unfortunate, but you have dealt with death before. I want you to come to the clinic and we can deal with
You said the house would be empty. How can I find peace?
Que médico desgraçado, velho. Tá, vamos sair daqui. Já vimos o que tem. Parará, piriri. Vamos falar com a vizinhança. Mas com quais vizinhos? Ó, acabou de chegar um, por acaso? Não sei. Oi, senhora. Senhora.
LAPD. Are you acquainted with Celine Henry, Miss?
Horgan. Jennifer Horgan. I've known Celine for more than 10 years. Our children grew up together. What's going on, officer?
Did you see Mrs. Henry go out last night?
Well, I'm no busybody, you understand, but Celine had been drinking. And she and poor, long-suffering Jacob had a terrible row. I think Jacob may have given her a black eye. He stormed out and she went back inside.
Did he come back?
No. Celine was listening to music and shouting until she left around 10 p.m. She was very drunk to have been driving. But she is not the sort of person you can stop from doing something when her dander is up. What is this about, officer? Is Celine all right?
I'm afraid Mrs. Henry has been murdered, ma'am.
Murdered? Oh, my God. I'm afraid I need to go and sit down.
Contigo não tem mais papo? Ou ainda tem? E tem sim, um papinho ainda.
Just
Ah, vá a merda então.
give me some time to myself, please.
Deixa outra testemunha. Onde?
Let's see what Jacob has to say for himself.
I don't think Jacob is our man, but we should see what he has to say.
Ou não? Não sei. Vamos ver, né? Se precisa de outro ou não. Caralho, as cações igual. Acho que sim. De casa? Casa? Tem ninguém não, pô. E atende. Me sinto solitário. Ninguém atende o policial. Por que não?
I think his name is Phelps. I read about him in the paper.
Ah, sou famoso, né? Esqueci. Tá. Não enche o saco. Tá. Apartamento de Jacob Henry. Vamos lá.
Jacob Henry had a violent argument with his wife last night. It's looking more and more likely.
For my money, the broad keeps the house looking like that, she probably deserved it. Skipper says bring him in. Keep the hacks off our backs for a while.
Fine by me.
So it ain't the werewolf killer after all. Good to see you come to your senses, Cole.
I always said work the evidence. I only stipulated a connection to the BD killer as an avenue of investigation we should leave open. And as far as I'm concerned, it still is.
É. É só um problema matrimonial. Tá, porra. Calma.
Calm down.
Vamos dar o caralho. Vamos no grau.
Okay, Phelps, we go in hard. Follow my lead.
Já tô armado. fala que é sucesso.
You Jacob Henry?
Yeah. Who's asking?
LAPD. You're under arrest for the murder of your wife, Celine Henry.
Murder? Celine?
Save the dramatics
Oh, my
for
God.
RKO, pal. You got bigger problems.
What the hell are you talking about? You come in here, you tell me that Celine is...
Take a seat, Mr. Henry.
she's-
We're gonna have a look around, then we'll talk.
Jesus, I'm sorry.
Posso estar sendo muito legal, mas ele não parece estar, sei lá, mentindo.
The slightest hint that you're a flight risk, pal.
Porra, essa. Eu gostava de fazer isso aqui com moedinha.
Do you think the atmosphere's thick in here? Wait till you try the gas chamber.
It's for the offer. I need to do. Opa, 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 opa. Retiro o que eu disse.
He'll be back in a minute. Sit tight.
It's for
The
the
oldest
offer.
problem there is what to do about the old lady.
Ah. Tá.
Size 11s.
Não. Oh! É pistas, brother. Calçado feminino. Ah, 46. Então não é dele. Se ele usa 46. Tá. Ventiladorzão. Bedroom.
Junk.
Nossa. O cara tá dizendo que o problema dele com bebida é um lixo. Que maravilha, hein? Uma pessoa bem... Movimentos da vítima. Último contato com a vítima. Putz.
So who could have killed Celine? Where did she go last night, Jacob?
A bar, I suppose. Look, I don't know.
Tá mentindo, brother.
You know where she went, Jacob. You're lying. Why would I help you if you keep lying to me?
Look, I'm telling you, I don't know.
Pegadas, batom, isqueiro. Pretexto, entrada forçada, problemas, bilhete.
We know she went to the Bomber Club.
The bartender there, he calls me if things are getting out of hand, and I go and I bring her home. He called me last night. I said no. Phone rang a couple more times after that. I ignored it. I'm gonna have to live with that.
Último contato com a vítima.
When did you last see your wife, Mr. Henry?
Last night. I went to see her. We talked. Things got a little out of hand. I left.
Tá, isso condiz com o que a mulher falou, né?
You don't remember what time you last saw your wife alive?
Look, I'm sorry. I left. Maybe 9 p.m. Might have been a little later, but right around 9.
Why did you kill her, Jacob? Things will go better if you come clean about it.
That's a lousy thing to say. I never gave up on my wife.
I don't believe you, Jacob. I think you didn't have the guts to do it yourself, so you had someone else do it.
You want to back that up with something, Big Mouth? Huh?
Acho que isso aqui, hein?
The note by the phone suggests you meant her harm.
You want the truth? Truth is, I was sick to death of her. I was trying to have her committed.
We're still gonna need you to come downtown, Mr. Henry.
We can get this all down on paper, Jacob. How you got fed up with your wife and how you figured killing her would bury all your troubles.
Kill my own wife?
She was a lush and a tramp, and you just couldn't stand it anymore.
Shut your goddamn mouth.
So now you're gonna tell me you loved her? Ah, the DA goes all gooey over remorse, Jacob.
You're not being rational.
What's this bunker?
Cara, esse aqui tá... A lutinha com ele não tá fácil, não. Esse é bom de briga. Deu, foi sucesso. Tu é um bosta, hein, brother?
Call it in and get a squad car dispatched. And check for messages. I'll keep old Slugger here company.
Tu é um bosta. Um soco caiu. Telefone. Aqui. Boa.
Operator, give me R&I.
Será que eu acertei tudo? Não sei.
Putting you through now.
Aparentemente deu certo.
Phelps, badge 1247.
How could I help, Detective?
I need a patrol unit to transport a suspect back to Central.
Certainly, Detective. You have a message from the coroner. Do you wish to be put through?
Yes, ma'am.
Carruthers,
It's Phelps.
I've completed the autopsy. Several wounds to the head from a blunt metal instrument. Closest match would be a socket wrench handle.
So the cause of death was the blunt...
No, the blows to the head surprisingly were not fatal. Death was from hemorrhage and shock from the fractured ribs and multiple injuries caused by the stomping.
Anything else?
He's some kind of sex fiend. The tissues of the anus were bruised about 1/8 of an inch, but no trace of semen in the anus, vagina, or stomach.
Thanks, Doctor. Operator, give me R&I. Any word on an owner for that vehicle? License was 2boy8899.
Yes, Detective. The plate belongs to a brown 1936 Pontiac. Registered owner is one Alonzo Mendez of 402 South Fremont Street, apartment 16.
Thanks. Any other messages?
One, Detective. From Captain Donnelly. He wants any and all suspects returned to Central. Interviews to be set up immediately.
Got it. We're coming in.
Ai, jogo, não me faça aí que agora que eu vi a chave inglesa ali no lixo. Ai, que bosta. Será que dá de voltar? Vamos ver. E não, né? Putz. Tomara que dê. Dá. Aqui. Não é uma chave inglesa? É só uma caixa de suco. Porra, parecia ser uma chave inglesa. Sacaneou aí, né? Sacaneou legal. Mano, Vem aqui no conversível, faz favor. Olha este carro. Por que tu quer essa bosta aí? Tá. Orçamento de Mendes.
Alonzo Mendez. Sound like a man who moonlights as the werewolf?
Don't sound like a man I'd let my daughter anywhere near.
You've got a daughter.
Spend enough time drinking, Cole, you'll find yourself with any number of things you don't want when you're sober.
So that's why you never sober up.
Exactly.
Okay.
Brother said she took a real pounding.
Maybe if he had been a little firmer in the beginning, he wouldn't be in this situation now.
I imagine that Neanderthal routine is a big hit with the ladies, Galloway.
Women love me, Phelps. I have no complexity. They know exactly what they're gonna get.
Acabou o diálogo? Mais nada. Beleza. Ó a música tocando de fundo. Bora. O que tem pra hoje? Elevadorzinho? Cadê a pessoa? Não sei. Cadê os nomes? Cadê os nomes mesmo? Não sei, pô. Que os nomes? Dezesseis.
Mendez, apartment 16.
Beleza. Apartamento 16. Ih, esse aqui mesmo. Quarto andar. Que maravilha. Na puta que pariu. 10. É na última ainda. Exercício, pô. 16,
Don't
assim
bother
mesmo.
knocking, just kick the door in. Take a look around and see what you can find.
Uhum. Pera aí. Tem bom gosto pra pinturas. O que é isso aqui? Nada de interessante. Ó, a chave. A mesma chave.
Doesn't appear to be connected.
Como assim, velho? Não tem ligação. Tá, isso aqui é só uma cartela de ovo. Vai saber. Vai saber. Abre os potes. Abre o pote. Nada aqui. Arminha. Nossa.
Don't think this is any use to us.
Imagina, é só uma arma. Não, 46.
Gotta get these to Ray. Size 8s could help place Mendez at the scene.
Uhum. Arma do crime. Nossa. Difícil da zomba.
Brothers could match the color and brand of the body.
É. Estamos chegando a algum lugar.
Consistent with Celine's injuries, and the blood can be typed.
Mais nada?
We have the murder weapon. We better get Pinker down here.
Why keep it? Why not throw it away?
Think these clowns are geniuses? Thank your stars you caught a break. Captain Donald will begin to like you.
Hey, what gives? LAPD, you're under arrest.
Puta que pariu, correr de novo.
Son of a bitch. I'll go get our wheels.
Stop right there.
Todo mundo foge, velho. Ok, entendo que querem fugir, né? Mas puta merda. Fugir pra quê?
You don't need to do this, Alonzo.
Ah, é. Ah, é.
Get in and drive.
Tá. Tu vai dirigir direito? Eu vou dirigir. Tu vai tirar direitaço, né? Esse teu carro é uma merda. Vamos lá, vamos lá, vamos lá, vamos lá. Ok, ele vira bem até. Esse é pior. Cara, foi tu que cometeu o crime. Por que tu tá fugindo, brother?
I got an idea. Get him next to my window, Cole. Keep me alongside his vehicle and I'll stop the son of a bitch.
Tá. Tô tentando, tô tentando. Tô tentando.
Hit him, Cole. Spit him out.
Calma. E...
You're under arrest for the murder of Celine Henry.
Tá bom? Deu bom, caralho. Dessa vez eu não matei. Sucesso. Eu vi o carro pegando fogo, já entrei em desespero. Vai que né? Explode o carro e tudo.
I ain't saying a goddamn thing.
Tá. Caguei.
You did a grand job, lads. Phelps, that's quite a way to acquit yourself in your first outing as a homicide investigator. It seems the city has a new and vengeful guardian. Considering the evidence against your suspect and the thoroughness with which a report was compiled, I foresee a safe passage through the courts, and the DA agrees with me. Brutality on a scale such as this deserves retribution. The people and the press of this city demand it.
Coitadinho. Ficou esperando um negocinho pra ele. The 30 degree. Dessa vez foi sucesso. Sim, porra. Tem que deixar detido, mano. As ideias malucas. Fez merda. Peraí. The complete store case with a 5 stars rating. Ok, consegui. Eu vou fechar o vídeo por aqui porque... Deixa eu ver. 55 minutos de vídeo e... Caralho, o jogo é lento. A maioria dos vídeos vai ser longo mesmo. É divertido, muito bom, tô gostando muito. Mas... vídeo longo é cansativo, então... vamos com calma. Já sai esse daí.